Oh, double jump quest. Yes. What does I need to do for this? Double jump quest. Defeat the street shadow. Rescue Detective Willard. Gotcha. Can do. Yes, I want double jump. Let's go. Oh. Oh, I bet I know where I need to go, and I know where I need to go after I get double jump. Yes.
Jeez, the way that you're excited about these locations, you're getting me excited.
Okay, so
Like,
the only reason I'm really excited about this is because I know of a place where I definitely need to use the grapple, and I'm pretty sure that's going to lead to a new path, which will get me to whatever the boss is, that will get me the victor. And then I know another path that I need to, like, go to, that I couldn't jump to because I needed a wall jump or a double jump or something. And yes, this is good. I know where I'm going, roughly.
I'm very excited for you.
It brings me joy because I'm making good progress now.
Nice, good. I'm glad.
Yes.
Progress is always good.
Yes, we
Progress
should.
is better than no gress, as they say.
I don't know if anyone has actually said that, but I like it.
I think someone's probably. It has to be like too easy for someone to not have said that, right?
Surely,
no grass,
but
no grass,
yeah, it does sound easy, but I like it a lot.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm happy you like it a lot.
Okay.
I say things for you to like them. That's kind of why I'm here.
Is great.
Oh,
Okay.
brother.
So which way is it specifically I need to go?
It's a beautiful question.
It is a beautiful question. I don't know where it is, but it's one of these rooms, but I'm not sure which room.
I fucking hate this video game so much.
I assume you're referring to Jedi again.
I sure am. I mean, it's good. It's good.
It's
but
such a great game, and I hate it and everything about it.
Yeah, it's good, but it's not. Can I say maybe what could potentially be like maybe not the opinion that a lot of people share? Maybe, possibly.
Oh, go on. Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that this actor is the best candidate for being a Jedi.
Oh, that's
I don't really like him. And again, like with Peace and Love, like I don't want to be like an asshole because I think it is totally personal taste. But something about him just sort of annoys me. Like I don't really know that I want to be along for the journey with him at the helm, you know. But I think that's just me, and I completely think
I like him. I mean, I've seen him in other things, which I like him in.
I see. Yeah.
He was in a TV series called Gotham. Yes. Yeah. As Joker,
Didn't
not Joker.
Really like him in that either, but
oh really? What?
Yeah, not necessarily.
Oh, I loved him. But fair enough.
I liked him in Shameless. That was a good show.
I've not seen Shameless.
Yeah, Shameless is one I saw. But yeah, Gotham. To be fair though, Gotham kind of lost me. I was with Gotham for the first little bit there. But as it kind of kept going on,
it did go on for a bit.
Yeah, for a little bit there. But you know, but again, though, this is not a judgment on the people. It's just a taste thing, isn't it?
I wasn't sure if this is where I need to go, and it is not. So that's fine. Well, now I know that like the place up here is sort of designed to be visited with a double jump. It does make this one really awkward balloon jump make a lot more sense.
Oh yeah.
It's annoying because I know where I need to go. I just need to remember what room it is that has the grapple.
Gotcha.
I don't know specifically which room. Oh, it's this room. There we go. Immediately panic.
Right? Oh, there you go.
This wasn't actually the room I was thinking of, but it does work. So.
Well, the map is quite extensive, isn't it?
It very much is, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, new save point.
New save point.
Lovely stuff. I'm feeling good.
I love that. I'm feeling good. I've had 8 glasses of wine. I have not, actually. Just for the record.
Do you like wine?
Do I like wine? Oh man. I would say yes, I guess. Yeah,
it's a very tentative yes.
Well, because I don't know, like,
if you said I would die if I didn't, then sure.
I think where I would say, like, tentatively yes is if it's, like, the summer or whatever, or, like, with, like, a meal and you have a glass of wine, like, it does not... I will enjoy, like, having it with, have, like, a little bit of, like, a tipsy feeling, have it with the meal and stuff, like, and it doesn't... I won't drink it and, like, gag. Like, it's not a repulsive substance. Yeah. Do I think that, like, if I'm feeling, like, thirsty or I want to ingest something, the tastiest thing I can think of is wine? Definitely not.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, I don't think that, like alcohol as a whole, I'd be curious to see if people just... Which I guess wine would be maybe, like, the breeding ground for people liking the taste of something. But I definitely don't, like... expand into alcohol in that way. Like same with people with like beers and ales and stuff. Where
Yeah.
you get really intense about that stuff. Like if you do, that's awesome. But for me, it's like I don't think I'd be surprised if that's like the best taste that somebody can think of and actually like actively like it and be like, oh yeah, that's amazing. Like I don't know. Is that like I think that's probably not a hot take. I think
No, not
for
really.
alcohol to be tasty is probably like a strange thing. But yeah, like I guess then I like wine. It doesn't make me gag. That's
That's fair.
What about you? What are your thoughts on wine?
I do not like alcohol in any
Yeah, I
capacity.
knew this about you when I asked you anyway.
Yeah, so it's not for me.
Your liver is probably in immaculate condition.
Hopefully, you'd think.
It's probably shining.
Yeah, it's. I think it's the all the chocolate that's ruining it. But yeah.
Oh, that's fair too. Yeah, I forgot. Other things can affect.
Yeah,
the
other things can kill you. That'll be
yeah,
it for
that's
me.
true. Yeah. I guess it's like any like fatty foods and processed things. I guess can also
Yeah,
fuck up.
it's whatever.
That liver's working at overtime. Not for you, but just like the general global liver is just really working hard. Oh brother.
But yeah, no, I just don't drink. Just don't want to.
Yeah,
No
that's
desire
fair.
to at all.
That is completely fair. I find like I'm trying to think of like me and like drinking and stuff. Like I definitely enjoy being a little bit tipsy, and I think I have and I guess it's not maybe like the right response to it, but especially in like big social situations, it is like kind of a relaxing thing for me, which I know is like I think it's probably why a lot of people in some ways it's like social lubricant, I suppose, for a reason. But like outside of that necessarily, like it's not something that I think when I was younger I used to really enjoy drinking for like those things, like being like inebriated and stuff and just not really thinking. But now that there are things that I actually want to do and accomplish with my day, with my life, it is a complete like hindrance to that stuff. So for me, it's like a weekend thing, like with my girlfriend or whatever, and then like that's generally it for me. Like ever since weed has become illegal now in Canada, like that's like usually the thing that I'll do at the end of the day because you don't have a hangover and you just watch videos online and then you go to bed. So it's pretty harmless in that regard.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's so I think not drinking and stuff though too. It's like I think it definitely is just something that I used to do because it made uncomfortable situations nicer, which in the long term is not sustainable. So
yes, fair.
Yeah. But that's not to say that if somebody likes alcohol, that's like it always has to be like hinged on like a negative thing. Like I think you can just do it responsibly, for sure. But yeah, there you go. Fair enough. But I think I had this conversation with you. I don't know if it was last time or just privately or whatever. But it is like you're kind of the same as like my eldest sister Haley, where she doesn't really drink and stuff, but like she's always the life of the party, or like it can be completely social and just kind of navigate a space sober. And to me, like that is like I think that's like, and I don't know if I mean this like a condescending way, like that's actually like such a nice thing. Go raw dog life in that way, I guess. Like
because I mean I was at a wedding recently, and it's like there are some people who are very very drunk. It's like that's cool. That's fair enough. Like it's a wedding. You're supposed to be like, well, you don't have to be, but it's
like par for the course.
Yeah, like I expect that. And it's just fun because I'm the one who can observe everyone and be like, okay, I see where this is going. I know what's happening here.
It's nice. Yeah, you got like a little secret power on that.
Oh, you've just increased my health. Oh, hello.
Oh, nice.
Yes, please. You've been able to increase my health this whole time?
And you've been hiding it from me.
Look at my health bar's doubled! Oh my god!
Oh my god, that's juicy as hell.
This whole time? Are you able to increase my... Yes, you're able to increase my spirits? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's incredible. Okay, well... Yes. I've been playing hard mode.
Go.
You
have in fact been playing hard mode, but there you go. Look at that, Jesus! So now you're just even more goated than you thought you were.
Yeah, I mean, let's be clear. If I had been paying any sort of attention to their dialogue, I would have known that for a while.
Yeah, the results have been a bit different. Yeah, fair.
But
enough.
Hey,
doesn't matter now though.
It does not.
Think positively. That's good. Good stuff.
I think the green room in the center that's below that save file at the top. I think that's where I want to go.
Okay.
So if I am correct, then that's going to open a bunch of doors for me.
That's very exciting.
That's the hope. If not there, then there's another place that I can go. I can go through. Do you remember? It was very early, it was a couple weeks ago for you, and it was very early in the game. There was like a mausoleum with some mirrors, and I couldn't get through the mirrors.
Actually, you know what? I do remember that film.
Excellent. Well, I can go for the mirrors now. So.
Oh, nice.
So, in theory, that's where I could go as well. I don't know if it leads to anything substantial, but it is a place.
Okay,
so
well, a place
we have two very solid options open to us.
Awesome.
It is
I'd love to
actually.
hear that.
Feeling pretty good about it all.
Good, nice. Well, if you're feeling good about it, I'm feeling good about it. I trust you.
It's the moment in any metroidvania where you are lost for ages, and then you find.
You finally have your way.
You find either an item or a small room that you forgot about, or that you didn't spot on the map or whatever. Just oh my god, this is it. This whole time I've been looking for this. This is the one.
It all comes down to this now.
And then the entire game is basically open to you because you've scoured the entire map 7 times looking for this tiny crevice. So oh yeah, this is good.
That's great.
But,
there you go.
Yeah.
It all pays off.
But no, it has been a couple of weeks, but I still remember the map quite vividly. The game actually, I was a little lost on specifically where I needed to go here because I couldn't remember the exact room. But generally, the game does a very good job of making the map quite easy to recognize and
that's good.
And remember. I wish this little map screen was more Hollow Knight like, where you can see the room. But I'm aware that requires an artist to map out the room as a small version, which is expensive and difficult. So it's that's fair enough.
I totally
get it.
I'm always surprised how fucking small the Hollow Knight team was. Team Cherry's cracked.
It's crazy. Absolutely
I guess.
Crazy.
I mean, Silk Song though, still, eh?
Well, we'll get it. I reckon next year.
We get it.
I reckon next year.
And that's okay. Again, if a small team is making, which I'm sure is going to be a fantastic game, whatever, take all the time you want,
it's
man.
going to be one of the best games of all time, I think. Yeah.
That's going to be amazing. No doubt about it.
The thing is, even if, hypothetically, it didn't surpass... Oh, this wasn't the room, never mind. Even if, hypothetically, it didn't surpass Hollow Knight, you're still looking at a game that's amazing. It's not going to be a bad game. There's no way. No,
it's true. I love that.
Yeah, it brings joy to all. But I mean, we've had some good games. It's unfortunate because my favorite indie game of the year was not actually nominated for any awards at the Game Awards.
Oh no! Which one was that?
Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom.
Yellow Taxi Goes. I've never even heard of that game.
It is amazing. It is a 3D platformer with and I understand why it didn't get nominated because the villain is Alien Mosque.
Okay.
So, it's already it's I get it. I get why. You don't want to insult the person who's going to be in charge of a lot of things next year. Fair enough. Sure. But
let me see. The Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom. I'm going to go this right now.
It is a 3D platformer. I mean this. It's the best compliment I can ever give a game, I think. It reminded me of playing Spyro for the first time. It gave me the same vibe and nostalgia. It was so good.
Let's see here.
It's such a good game.
Oh yeah, so the graphics. It's old school kind of throwback here.
Yeah, yeah, it's great.
Super cute. And this is what this on? What was it released on? Steam?
I think it might have just been Steam. I don't know if it had a console release as well.
Oh shit! 10 on Steam, 5.5 GG. This is crazy.
Oh, the game is amazing, man.
It wasn't nominated for shit.
No. It's devastating because it is such a good game.
It's the age-old thing of how things that are nominated though. It's it's even when it comes to the Oscars and film and TV and shit like that. I think at this point, not even at this point necessarily. I think just the most important thing anyway is, well, firstly, what the person who made it thinks about it, and secondly, I think it's the People's Choice equivalent.
Yes,
it's something actually, and the sales made and the actual statistics that prove that it was something that was enjoyed. I think that's the most important thing. Like, it's not about like a panel of people who decide what is the most important thing. Like, to me, like that's always been bullshit. Like, I think especially reflected in like the Oscars, for example. It's like, okay, like what the fuck? You have like you have a committee of people who are deciding somewhat arbitrarily, and I'm sure somewhat biased.
Yeah,
like, what
exactly. And like
matter?
with the Game Awards, it's like, oh, you can vote. It's like, well, you can't though, can you? Because it's 90% is a judge vote. So
Yeah. So fuck that, I guess. Right?
yeah,
And it's totally, and I can maybe understand that the person who's receiving that award, as far as like, again, I'll maybe use the Oscars against as like as a referential point, is like, I know that your value as like an actor, director, or whatever that title may be goes up exponentially based on whether or not you win a fucking Oscar. So I can understand from like a personal growth point of view that must matter a lot. But in regards to like the value of what it is that you've made, it doesn't matter in any way, shape, or form. Like it's bogus to a certain extent.
my man, I got double jump.
Oh, dude, let's go! A double jump and a grapple hook all in one session, man. You're popping off. You can basically go to space.
Yeah, yes, I could. I won't, but I could. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a helmet to breathe. This is the 1800s, but I got double jump.